Everybody loves to talk about training hard, crushing workouts, leaving puddles of sweat on the floor, feeling like a warrior. But you know what nobody ever brags about? Recovery. That's right, the unsexy, behind the scenes part of progress that separates the beasts from the wannabes. You think you're overtrained? No, you're probably under recovered. And if you don't fix it, you're probably going to end up like a deflated balloon with chronic joint pain. So today we're breaking down 3 simple evidence-based hacks to supercharge your recovery so you can actually train harder, build muscle faster, and not feel like a 90-year-old after leg day. And if you stick around, I'll hit you with a 4th secret weapon that most people sleep on. Literally. Let's start with the single most disrespected factor in recovery. Sleep. I get it. Your phone is basically a dopamine slot machine. Netflix won't watch itself, and you can convince yourself that 4 hours is enough because some CEO on LinkedIn says that you grind 20 hours a day. But guess what? That same guy probably microwaves fish in the office and thinks 5 push-ups is a workout. Don't listen to him. The science is brutal on this. If you're getting less than 6 hours sleep, testosterone actually tanks down. Chronic sleep deprivation, that means muscle protein synthesis drops. If you're getting poor REM sleep, cortisol skyrockets like a rocket on pre-workout. Your body doesn't grow in the gym, it grows while you sleep. You literally throwing away gains every time you shave hours off your rest. Easiest ways to fix it. First, cut out caffeine after 2 p.m. Yeah, even you, Mr. I drink espresso before bed and sleep fine. You're not sleeping fine. You're probably just passing out with elevated stress hormones. Number 2, black out your room. If your bedroom looks like a cockpit of a spaceship with all the blinking lights, fix that. Darkness equals melatonin, which equals deeper sleep. Step 3, create a routine. If you're scrolling Instagram at 1 a.m. looking at gym memes instead of winding down, your nervous system's going to hate you. And step 4, sleep 7 to 9 hours. No excuses. Your recovery's at stake. Your muscle gains are at stake. You're either going to be committed to real growth or you're out here cosplaying as a zombie. Pick a side. Hack number 2, eat like an athlete, not a toddler. Let's talk about food for a moment, because some of y'all eat like you're either on a starvation reality show or competing in a who can clog their arteries first challenge. Recovery doesn't just mean shoveling protein powder in your mouth and hoping for the best. It means fueling your body for repair. Let's start with protein. If you're lifting and not getting at least 1 gram per pound of body weight, you might as well start knitting because your gains are going nowhere. And recent studies actually suggest maybe upwards of 2 grams per pound of body weight for those experienced lifters. Then you have carbs. Yes, carbs. Your muscles literally store glycogen to fuel workouts and recovery. If you're scared of carbs, enjoy feeling like a deflated tire. Now, that doesn't mean everybody's going to feel that way, but for a lot of us out there, yes, carbs are the secret sauce to success. And then there's electrolytes, something that doesn't get talked about too much. If you're training hard and sweating like a broken faucet, but only drinking water, congratulations. You're going to be depleting your sodium and probably wondering why you feel like a corpse and cramping everywhere. Recovery starts in the kitchen. If you're still eating like a college freshman on a ramen budget, and I am guilty of that too way back in the day, expect college freshman muscle gains, weak and unimpressive. Now, you ever crush leg day so hard that you walk like a newborn deer for 3 days, and then instead of doing anything about it, you sit on the couch like a lump of regret, waiting for the soreness to magically disappear? That's not recovery. That's just marinating in your own suffering. Active recovery works in several different ways, including increasing blood flow to deliver nutrients to damaged muscles. It flushes waste products like lactate that contribute to soreness, and it keeps your mobility high so you don't turn into the Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz. Here's how to work it in. First, go for a walk. Literally, a 20-minute walk increases circulation and reduces soreness. Also, it's free, and we all love free. Then do some light mobility work. Not the kind where you contort yourself into a pretzel and wonder why your back hurts. Basic movement drills is all it takes. And then maybe do some easy cardio, like a low intensity bike ride or row session. This is going to flush out that soreness faster than doing nothing. If your recovery strategy is sit still and complain about things, don't be surprised when your next workout feels like you're still lifting cinder blocks for legs. Now for that secret weapon we talked about. You've done the sleep, the food, the recovery work, but there's one more piece of the puzzle, a supplement that can actually make some difference in your recovery. Enter 5-HTP. Now, why does 5-HTP matter for recovery, and why have you probably not heard of this one too much? Well, 5-HTP, it actually boosts serotonin. That means better mood. You're happier, less stressed, deeper sleep even. It also helps with relaxation. If you're one of those people whose brains won't shut up at night, and I am one of those people, this is your fix. I actually take this and helps me actually turn off my brain at a certain point. And guess what? It even helps regulate your appetite. This thing keeps your nutrition on track so you don't binge junk food and you blame your dirty bulk. How best to use this 5-HTP as a supplement? Well, start with taking only 50 to 100 milligrams of this before bed to enhance sleep quality and support your nervous system. But fair warning, don't mix it with a ton of caffeine or other serotonin boosters, or you're going to be feeling like a malfunctioning robot. And yes, wine and alcohol does count as something that changes the serotonin. At the end of the day, you don't grow in the gym, you grow in the recovery process. If you don't take this seriously, you might as well lift weights with the same enthusiasm as a sloth on sedatives. So here's your game plan. First, sleep like a beast. No more "I'll sleep when I'm dead" nonsense. 2, eat for muscle repair. Stop under eating or treating nutrition like an afterthought. Then also move to recover. Couch potato means you're going to be weak. Blood flow means you're going to be strong. And then supercharge with 5-HTP if you want that next level recovery. It's time to optimize your sleep schedule. You're either going to train hard and recover hard, or you're going to waste your time. Pick one.